We have talked a lot about numbers, but classifying and identifying as to which they belong is the most forgotten one. Systems of numbers. Starting off with real and imaginary numbers. Real numbers are those numbers that you can plot on a real number line or real number system, while imaginary numbers are those you cannot. And the most common example of these imaginary numbers are those square root of negative numbers, just like square root of -1, often denoted as I. So with the help and aid of this diagram, we can definitely and always conclude that all real numbers can be rational or irrational. So by that, irrational numbers are those numbers that cannot be the quotient of two integers or cannot be the ratio of two integers. Just like pi, square root of 2, or e. These three are among the numbers that cannot be the ratio of two integers. So that's why they are irrational. So now what is rational? If we have 10 and 5, the ratio of 10 and 5 will give us 2. And thus 2 is a rational number because 2 can be the ratio of 10 and 5. And 10 and 5 are two rational numbers. This one, 10 and 5 will equal 2. This 2 is rational. And in contrast, pi isn't rational because there's no number until now that been discovered, two numbers that could give a quotient of pi. And moving on, real numbers, irrational and rational. If a number is irrational, it's real. If a number is rational, it's also real. And then, all integers are rational. We can conclude that because integer is below rational or under the rational bracket. And those integers are now composed of natural numbers, 0, and negative numbers. This is very common, especially on word problems wherein they will ask you find these consecutive integers, and then if you don't know what is an integer, you almost always screwed up on that. So that's why this video is for you. And now, going back to integers. Integers are composed of these three: natural, 0, and negative. Natural numbers are those natural, and then if you count, it's like how you count naturally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. All of that are natural numbers. Then 0. And then negative numbers. Negative numbers are just negative versions of natural numbers. So -1, -2, -3. So those integers are all that you can plot on a number line. So let's say this is 0, -5, -4, -3, -2, then -1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. These are all integers. And these are all rational, and these are all real. So, just a recap, systems of numbers can be classified into two, real and imaginary. And real numbers could be irrational or rational. Irrational are those pi, square root of 2, or e. Examples. Then for rational, those are integers. Integers that are either natural, 0, or negative of natural. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.